founders tend to get confused, or it is a bit chaotic for them to identify as to what, okay, hey, I want to raise $500,000, but I don't know where I'll be spending that money. So I think what is very important, at specifically, I'll cover two rounds of funding. One is a seed stage and then a Series A probably. So I think one for at, once you're raising a funding for a Series A or a seed stage, probably what you need to cover there is, you need to identify what is it that brings my product to a running product. So I mean, if I probably may be having a minimum viable product ready, but that's not something that solves the entire problem that I'm trying to solve, or that's not the entire business model what I envisage over a period of say next 18 months or 24 months. So I think what is going to be important for the founders there is to identify where I need funding. So if it is a tech driven startup, say for example, I think what is really important is to build that tech intangible, and for which it is really important for the founders to identify what is the cost of the human capital that would be involved in building that technology, what is the cost of putting that technology live to the customers, what is the cost of having to market the product, which is the technology or the software as a solution, or maybe any other product which you have, which is a tech enabled or tech driven product, so to say. And what is then really essential is how you actually take care of the other costs, including the sales and marketing efforts, the other operational team and the backend team that you're going to manage. So I think what is really important there is, at a seed stage, what you need to think through is I should be having a paying customer, rather paying customers, so to say. Second, I should be having a running technology, which a Series A investor, when I go for a Series A round of funding, that the Series A investor should be able to, look at it and, should be able to relate to it. Third, what is important is he should be able to look at the overall org structure of the company and figure out if the company is rightly structured, or the governance bit of it is well taken care of in terms of the back end, the ERP of the company, the processes in place and all of that. Currently, if talking about post-pandemic scenario, I think it is going to be even more important that you should be having enough cash for, apart from the tentative timeline that you're thinking around. I think you should have extra 6 months of cash reserve, so that whenever you go for a Series A, you should not have numbers which are, on a declining curve. I mean, you need to have growing curve, because only then will the investors subscribe to your kind of proposition. So for which it is very important for you to identify the seed round of fundraise accordingly. You need to have that extra 6 months of runway taken into consideration. And also you can absolutely be vocal about it to your side of investors, because they would understand, and they would end of day, they also want their money to, be 3, 4, 5x, whatever, right? So, I mean, for them also, it is equally important. I think for a Series A round of funding, however, what is really important is that you already have a running model, right? I mean, so Series A is primarily when you've proven that, okay, I have customers, I have a business model, I have technology, I have, people paying money, I have a stable team, I have a growing team, I have a growing company, right? What you need money for there is to scale and eliminate your competitive landscape, to scale and absorb, or to scale and make your solution more viable to the customers, to market your product in such a way that the customers subscribe to it, else apart from over the other competitors that you may have in the like space. And I think what is more important is, from there you are going to reach to a stage where either, if you're not profitable already, you'll be reaching to a break even, and you need to then prove that you'll be break even using that money in some time. Because Series B is where the investors would, most of them, would want to subscribe to companies which are either close to profitability or have some foreseeability of profitability down the line. So I think that is how a Series A fundraise is going to be decided. And what is there very, very important, I think, is because people tend to put a lot of focus on marketing, but what is more important at a Series A round of funding is the team. I think how you grow your team from a seed to a Series A, and then from a Series A to Series B, is very, very important. And not just in terms of the team, but how do you plan to scale your product in terms of geographies, in terms of different verticals, or if there's any other parameter that you look to expand in. I think that's where your focus should be, and your amount of funding should be utilized for three principal areas. One is the team building, or the team growth of the team. Second is of course, the marketing of the product still remains on the forefront, because that's what gets you money, right? I mean, that's the magic that gets you money. But I think third and the most important thing is going to be how you're able to scale or give the customer, or get more and more customer testimonials and more customer lifetime value, because that is going to create your story ready for the Series B round of funding. So that's very, very important that, all the founders should focus on.